Yes, at the Cheltenham Science Festival, myself and Sophie Scott, who's a neuroscientist, and she's examined the science behind laughter and how we are hardwired in an evolutionary way to laugh, and it's all about strengthening social bonds and the ties within a group. So it's all about our survival instinct, really.
So I thought survival instinct was fight or flight, but now you can add laughter to that.
Yes, exactly, and the way that it is so effective at getting rid of stress.
Yes.
If you can regulate an argument.
Jon, I am so stressed. No. I need a laugh. What do you mean if you can regulate an argument? Do you mean you would start laughing during the argument?
I think it's been shown that couples, for instance, when they're talking about a stressful situation, if they can incorporate laughter into that to regulate it, just to cool the stress down, then over the longer term, it's shown that they are much better and happier, and it's a much more effective relationship.
And you talked about the evolutionary side of it, and animals laughing as well. Then, I mean, you understand it with things like monkeys, but how does that work?
It's the groups. Laughter's been detected in primates, in chimpanzees when they play. This has been measured. Also, laughter's been measured in rats, which is a rather unusual thing. I hope they're like the mice from Bagpuss. I hope that's what their laughter is like. But all about strengthening the social bonds.
If you understand the science behind it, does that mean that you can always make people laugh?
Yeah, so you could make people laugh without being funny.
By being really bad at telling jokes.
So you just have to have a prescription, you mean, like a formula?
Yeah, so is there a way that you can just say, right, if you do X, Y and Z, that equals...
Could you make Charlotte be funny?
Well, there is the science behind the mechanics of a joke. I've heard, you know, the wonderful Frank Carson and Ken Dodd talking about this, where a joke is the perfect three-act play, where you have your initial setup, and then in the middle part of the joke, that builds your expectations across to one area, and then the punchline comes in from the far side and surprises you. And that's the mechanics of a joke. But the interesting thing about the science and the evolutionary reasons why we laugh and how that strengthens the bonds within a group, and this has been shown to happen since we were, you know, the Stone Age.
Before you go, we've got to get you to do a quick burst of your Eamonn impression, because that's going to make us all
do we
laugh
have
this
to?
morning.
We do. Why would that make you laugh?
Because it's one of my favourites.
No, I think an impression of Eamonn is quite good for the soul. It's 20 to 8. It's not 20 to 8, but that time sounds good when I say it. So there we are. This is what you're waking up to. This is what you're
Except
watching.
the only difference is I do it to the right camera. That's usually... I would do it to the one who has the red light. The one that has the red...
There it is.
No, you see, it's number 4 there.
Number 4, that's a good number. Let's tone it down from the Keith Lemon one. And here's Laura with the weather.
Yes.